The Passion of the Western Mind. Understanding the Ideas that Have Shaped Our Worldview by Richard Tarnas. Narrated by Jason Youngman. Only certain sections of The Passion of the Western Mind will be narrated so as to accomplish three major objectives. 1. To express gratitude for an eloquent and powerfully written history of the Western mind, and to leave the listener with a desire to seek out what might be considered one of the greatest books of all time. Number 2. By reciting in part, one is able to perceive the main points in a relatively short period of time. And 3. To share specific ideas and concepts that have challenged our paradigms and have prodded us to transform our souls. This metaphysical journey is like no other. Introduction. A book that explores the evolution of the Western mind places special demands on both reader and writer, for it asks us to enter into frames of reference that are sometimes radically different from our own. Such a book invites a certain intellectual flexibility, a sympathetic metaphysical imagination, a capacity for viewing the world through the eyes of men and women from other times. One must, in a sense, wipe the slate clean, attempt to see things without the benefit or burden of a preconceived outlook. Of course, such a pristine, malleable state of mind can only be striven for, never achieved. Yet to aspire to that ideal is perhaps the single most important prerequisite for an enterprise such as this. Unless we are able to perceive and articulate, on their own terms and without condescension, certain powerful beliefs and assumptions that we no longer consider valid or defensible. For example, the once universal conviction that the Earth is the stationary center of the cosmos, or the even more enduring tendency among Western thinkers to conceive of and personify the human species in predominantly masculine terms. Then we fail to understand the intellectual and cultural foundations of our own thought. Our constant challenge is to remain faithful to the historical material, allowing our present perspective to enrich, but not distort, the various ideas and worldviews we examine.